All right. All right. Yeah, everything's working. There we go. All right. And welcome back to another episode of Shadow City Mysteries, House of Skye, where we join our family as they gather on a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. There are different parts of Tuesday. So we'll make it through the Tuesday. Um, Last week we covered most of the family taking care of their morning and their afternoon and the and about to perhaps join each other for a dinner of Tisgan specialties to taste as a tasting. But first we'll pick up with Reggie. But before we start, let's meet our family and who's playing this week. So first up, Mandy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I play Raven, and if I'm introducing myself, I probably already failed a stealth check.
This is true. So true. And Winston.
Hi, I'm Winston. I play Peryn, a mind speaker mystic of the Church of Astra, and I hope that the voices that are whispering to me are saying good things.
We will see. Probably not. And Matthew Bell.
Yeah, Matthew Bell. I'm playing Farronk Turn, a Society of Ravens advocate, face, and lover of the ponies, and would be happy if a grown man would buy me a pony.
Grown man will not buy you a pony. That is sadly the truth. And Matt Walsh.
Hi everyone, Matt Walsh. I'm playing Ignatius Ibison. He's a savant from the Cult of Tenebris, and I think coincidences are just clues being lazy.
Just clues just being lazy. What? Oh no. And Ariel Caston.
Hi, I'm Ariel Caston. I play Reggie Wren, a counterweight infiltrator with the Brass Consortium, and glad to be finally past all of this curse talk, hopefully.
Oh, hey, you missed last week, didn't you? Before I introduce myself, let me give a shout out to the folks behind the scenes that keep the things going. Game design and writing, Stephen Chaney and Brandon Stoddard. Tarot design and additional writing, Rabbit Stoddard. Character design, Adam Schubert. Tarot and symbol design, Luana Zara. And graphic and UI design, Fedor Sierratino of the Wanderer's Tome. If you're tuning in this week for a code from Idle Champions, I apologize, but we did not receive one, so there's no code this week. So, but we do appreciate you tuning in, and but hopefully we'll get the code for next week. So again, no code this week. Best apologies. I'm the game master and host this evening, and every evening when we do this, Christopher Mifsud. Yeah, let's jump back into it. But by jumping back into it, I mean let's take a step back into the morning and see what Reggie Wren was up to. So, Reggie, as you started your Tuesday, or actually, sorry, let's step back to Monday evening when you returned from the slaying of the curse. You were greeted at home by the delicious smells of leftovers from the meal that none of you took the time to go enjoy. And so there are leftovers for you in the kitchen, and the house staff bring you your drinks like you normally have and everything like that. So you have little tasting nibbles, and there's also a card to fill out to grade the food that is there and give your input on that. And then you are left to your own devices for the evening or basically to go to sleep. And the next morning there is a envelope underneath your door with I think what was it, 130? Yeah, we'll say $130, I believe. Maybe it was 135. I believe it was 130. 135 is checking the chat there. $135 and a note to come see Grandpapa. Well, does it say that? It says come see Esten. Skye, when you have a moment. And yeah, so how would you like to approach your morning?
I think that I would go back to the kitchen and see if there were any leftovers from the night before, and like just grab some cold ones and then stuff them in my face and go ahead and meet Esten.
All right. So as you go to meet Esten, you see your other cousins coming out, and the other folks of your party having made different moments. I'm not sure when in the morning, probably maybe the last now, we'll say. So I forget who was the last one out last time. But as you enter the his office, you see his office is cluttered a little bit more than usual with different small boxes and items on his desk. And in the corner, there's a slightly large item. I guess particularly large, covered with a sheet. And so he greets you. He's like, good morning, Reggie. How are you this fine morning?
Feeling better than I did last night, so that's good.
See, the curse is gone, obviously, right?
They're
sleeping better. It's taken the weight of the world off of you like that. Yes.
I mean, we killed the person who was attacking us, so if you mean the threat
Curse
is
abated.
gone, it's whatever you want to call it. It's too early to fight with you on this.
Well, I hope you got your allowance. Yes,
I did. Thank you.
Excellent. In addition to the allowance, I had a few things that I wanted to gift you. I tried to find things I found appropriate for each of the grandchildren, and of course for Frank and not a pony, and Peryn, some trinkets or so. But for you, I thought I'd been searching for a long time for this, and I thought something you might appreciate. It's and he goes over to the sheet, and he takes the sheet off, and you see an ornate cello, which you recognize immediately as being the cello that your father used to play. And he comments, he's like, yes, this was I originally gifted to your father many years ago. I'm not sure how it left his or your possession, but at some point it did. But I was able to get it back and restore it to its original grandeur. So I wanted to make sure that you had this.
Thank you. I didn't really keep anything of theirs, so I appreciate it. She's gonna look at the cello and see if he said restored. She's gonna check to see if there are like any wear marks on the varnish from like where her dad used to play it or anything like that.
No, it is perfectly restored.
Shame.
Yeah. Well, you get the Esten alludes that this was in pretty bad shape when he got it. And so it had been through many people's hands at different times. So, but I hope you are able to find use for it. I love to hear you play. In fact, I was going to suggest if you were up for it, you playing the soiree as one of our main entertainers.
I was vehemently against it, but I feel like with such a kind gift, I can't say no. So
well, you can. Many people do. It's gifts are my love language. I read that in a book somewhere. That none of the other things made sense. So, just like I also learned in another book I read that one makes small talk with others on things that they are interested in, like Frank and the ponies. But I feel that I may swayed him in thinking that I was going to actually gift him a pony.
that would That would interfere with his work too much. I feel like we're too busy for him to deal with
have a pony.
ponies.
I agree. Ponies are a distraction. They're there for. I mean, at some point in time, Frank will rise in station, and he'll have time for such leisurely matters in which to not focus on his work. But yes, no, I agree. I agree entirely. Instead, I gifted him with a fletching toolkit, so he can make weapons for the next curse that comes about.
That's very smart of you, because he frequently talks about stepping out of the danger, which is fine. I understand self-preservation, but maybe he'll feel a little bit more
from
bold.
afar. He picked up one of the bigger arbalists for some strange reason, but I guess be farther away and shoot the. So there you go. But so I have this for you, and then you had mentioned, we talked briefly about you not remembering your encounters with me in the past, and I had mentioned that there was a reason for that, and so in my years of trying to remove the family curse, I've encountered a number of different things in my studies. One of them was a working that supposedly would remove curses. It did in fact not do that. But it turns out that the curse that is on our family is way more powerful than what this working could remove. But I do understand that it can return memories that were removed in the fashion which I did. And if you so wished it, I could perform that working upon you.
I thought you said I wouldn't be able to handle it. That would be overwhelming.
There is always the risk. But I felt that it was wrong of me to take that solely off the table and not allow you to make the choice for yourself.
I would like them back.
Well then, I have here, and he taps what looks to be a round scroll container with raven markings on it, and he pops the scroll. Do you wish them now? I may have jumped ahead of myself here.
I have some things I need to do. Do I need to schedule some downtime if I'm going to do this?
Perhaps it may. I do not know if it will be so incapacitating that you will need a rest in the parlor, or for some time, or just a stiff aperitif, or something else. I'm not sure.
I have something I need to do this morning, but maybe this afternoon when I'm done.
Well, very well. It'll be here for you when you wish.
Thank you. And thank you for the cello. That it really means a lot, and I very much appreciate it.
Of course. It's only fitting that it be in your possession.
Is there anything you need us to do now that Mara is taken care of?
Yes. The highest priority this week, as I tried to remind you all, though I understood last night's curse abating was there might be better ways to say that. Anyway, the
saving Alhide from himself.
Sure, whatever the case might be. However, you missed a grand. Did you fill out the card?
I haven't yet. I ate some last night. I had some again for breakfast. The bread's a little dry.
Well, of course, it's the next morning. It's supposed to be eaten fresh. Anyway, tonight we have a reservation at a Tisket restaurant. So I highly recommend that you join. All the family hopefully will be there, and we'll have our next meal together. And we'll hopefully find the who will be catering our soiree ahead of us.
I'll be there.
Excellent.
Oh, we were going to invite Major Atherton. I haven't done that. I don't know if I should now.
To the soiree.
Or to dinner one night. I was going to try, but that was when I thought we were still looking for Mara, and we found her now. So I'll shoot him I'll just send him a note and let him know that it's all.
I'm sure I've ordered way too much food. So if he wishes to join us, that's perfectly fine. And in fact, pass on to the rest of the family if they wish to have guests join. They can. I may send some of those guests to a different restaurant, but nonetheless, they'll have excellent food and the best taken care of tippity top, I'm sure. What else did I have for you? Oh no, that was it. That was it for this evening. For this morning.
It's far more generosity than I can quite reconcile with this morning. So thank you.
Oh, well, remember, I am rich.
You make it hard for us to forget.
I know. Well, that's part of being a Skye.
I suppose it is. Well, thank you again. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of my things.
Oh, do your thing. Yes. I'm going to go about some business I haven't been able to attend to since we've been messing with that curse business. So now that that's all done with, subsided for the moment.
Well, I for your sake, I guess for all of our sakes, I hope that future curses are also just people being assholes so that we can deal with them.
We will see how they manifest. That is both the mystery and the joy of a curse, right?
If you say so.
Well, carry on. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you again. And she'll go put the cello in her room and then go to.
You're gonna drop out the letter to Lore. Is that how you're gonna do? Okay, so you head over. You drop off the note to Lore. You won't hear back. What day do you try to set up a meeting?
I feel like because it's the morning, we've been pretty good about like being able to do the next day. So I figure next day around lunch, if we don't have things that we are planning on doing then.
Next day at lunch. Yeah, you should be able to do
Wednesday lunch.
Wednesday lunch, yeah, not a problem at all. No.
Okay.
Cool. And then you do get a note from before you leave there because Hans takes you into town, and you may want to take your cello with you, possibly not.
You know what?
Go on.
I will. I'll take it with me. Yeah.
Because you do get a message from the person that you traded jobs with to have to be able to work one of the Court of Rats establishments. It's for the Rat's Nest though. At lunchtime on a Tuesday.
Rat's Nest. So like today.
Today at lunch. So your afternoon.
All right. Yeah, I guess I will. Well, I don't. Is this cello too fancy to play at the Rat's Nest?
No, not necessarily at all. Actually, the Rat's Nest used to be Queenie's, which used to be one of the most popular joints in town for people of all walks of life, but mostly also the Court of Rats members. Since the Rat King came into power, it is still a very nice establishment. It's just all the area around it has been pushed out from being as nice or influenced. It is primarily Court of Rats territory. I wouldn't say it's too nice. It's a very nice. I mean, it is nice, but you've been in there, and so you've seen that there are Brass Consortium members and people performing all the time, and it's actually a very nice establishment. It's just you don't get in there unless you're invited mostly, and then the people that do go in there are of a mixed sort. So yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, so I guess I'll look at that and go, well, I guess I have to wait to do the other stuff I was going to do. But that's fine. It's good. It's good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Chill.
She'll go to the rat's nest. Cool. Let me just pop around and just see what folks might be prepping. So, Bandy or Raven, do you plan to show? Maybe both. Does Raven plan on going to dinner this evening?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. You get some the Tisgan street food. All right. And you get word that if there is anyone that you wish to invite, you may as well, but not sure. So if you do, just let me know.
Can I invite all the pack rats?
Oh, the pack. I mean,
the kids.
The kids. Yeah, I mean they're invited. They just have to stay outside and just wait for the food to be.
Because that's what I would do.
Yeah, we do. Sure.
I would have some of the kids show up.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. Noted. Peryn, would are you gonna go for dinner this evening, or are you gonna do something else?
Yeah, no, Peryn would definitely go to a dinner. It's been a while since he's had like a good meal, so, and he's gone through a lot recently.
Yeah. Nice rough. Fair enough. Frank, other plans this evening? Or are you gonna go for?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go for dinner.
All right,
100%.
And 100%. All right, Ignatus, taking a pass on street meat, or are you?
No, Ignatus is all for it.
Excellent. All right, let's double check. Make sure as I bring Reggie back over to the all of you, that we don't end up going in 20 different directions again. All
And I don't have any friends to invite, so it's okay.
Oh, it's true. It's true, man. I'm gonna go eat worms, guy. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Go eat worms. All right. So Reggie makes it over to the rat's nest with a new cello in hand. Do you go through the back or the front, or how you want to approach it?
This is a job, so I'm gonna go through the back like any entertainment employee would.
Yeah, and you're guided back. You're met by Jonu, who you met briefly before with Quinn when there, and it's a tall, lanky man, very sharp dressed, the toothpick, and he goes, excellent. He's like, Reggie Wren, right?
Yeah, Jono, correct?
Correct. Yes. So very happy to have you. We lost the last performer we had, and we knew that and then the boss made a special request for you. And so when he heard that you were an option, so and he kind of walks you as he's bringing you to the stage, and he's like, so just know Tuesday is a slow day. Generally, it's just the boss doing business. He just likes to have music playing, and keep the crowd that is there entertained. Keep in mind, he does it. He gives you a couple songs that the Rat King prefers, and you look around, and it is, I wouldn't say dead in there, at least at the start of your shift, but it's pretty empty. It's dark. There's definitely like you see another brass consortium member operating the lighting and everything like that, and they kind of put the spotlight on you so it's like, I won't say a solo cello performance, but there's a backup keyboardist, but they're there just to kind of support you or whatever, and he's just like, just let us know what you want to play, and then other than the few things that Jonu, Jonu, that's right, it's Jonu. I've messed it up so many times in writing and in pronunciations. It's amazing. Hopefully it's consistent in the book at the end of the day. so yeah, he gives you a couple songs that are they're kind of from over. One thing that's interesting is some of the songs are from Thalasia. Not all of Vesipon popular songs and so forth, but you're familiar enough with these tunes. And he goes, if you need anything, feel free to take breaks as needed. Again, shouldn't be too busy a day, but just kind of keep keep playing most of the time, and you see a natural lull or whatever. Feel free to whatever. And as your session kicks in, is there anything particular how you want to go about it? Anything you want to be doing?
So I think last time I was there, I recalled that it was unlike the sanitarium where traditional music was like not kindly received, that the Rat King preferred more traditional stuff, but maybe he likes more world music as well, or
He likes worldly music,
Okay.
but he does like anything jazz, whatever, right? Like again, not they didn't none of the songs that they listed though are of the more nationalistic propaganda music.
Okay.
You didn't get any or definitely not church hymns or anything like that, right? So mostly jazz, blues, anything that's like, or the equivalent in this world, anything that's kind of coming up that's be popular, and some classical, right? So older and then world stuff. So 100% like kind of that kind of thing.
All right. I think her method would be, she's got this brass arm. So her fingers are not going to necessarily get tired from holding strings like a normal person.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So she's just gonna play straight through, no breaks. She'll adjust volume based on amount of activity. So louder if there are people there, like if it's noisy or whatnot. But just keep it like she's attempting to hit that perfect amount of like I hear the music and I can enjoy it, but also I'm not struggling to hear the other people I'm talking with necessarily. And just try to do a nice blend of like seamlessly going from one song to the next.
Sure.
So like a DJ almost.
All right, I get it. So that works. So give me a performance. Give me a performance first.
Okay. Please roll 20. Don't screw me over. Hold on, I'm looking. I want to make sure that I'm not overlooking my thing. I can use that on charisma. I'm going to add just to be helpful. I'm going to add a D6 to my using skilled sneak on this check too, because I can do that for charisma. Yeah. So. Oh no, that was advantage, but you can just take the first one. So 19, and then I'm going to add a D6.
Okay.
Which is an unnatural 20.
Yeah, it's a dirty 20. There you go. Dirty 20. Sounds good. So yeah, your performance is good. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. So give me a perception check as well.
All right. Natural 20.
Oh. Yay. All right. Yay. So the nat 20. No, that's awesome. All right. So your performance goes well. And the thing this is just really the key takeaway from this working shift. So as you're performing, what you notice is that the majority of the people, like there's not a lot of filler space, like people sitting at the tables in front of you, right? The business is what's going on off to the back where you know that the Rat King is positioned. And you can see the Rat King. He's not hiding himself. He could. You can see that the way that places that his like the raised platform area that is in the back is kind of situated is that it could be set up to either be totally blocked off and not unseen, or it could be open. And on this Tuesday afternoon, he seems to be conducting business out in the open. And I'm just going to the perception 20. What you're seeing is that a flow of people are coming in, and the people that are coming in through the front tend to be Court of Rat members, or who you assume Court of Rat members, and local, like, other criminals, street, whatever. People coming from the back where you come in through before, not just a service entrance, but where you came in that time when you were interrogating those thugs in the back of the rat's nest. Tend actually to be other, like, politicians, people who don't necessarily want to be seen coming in through the front of the building and known, and they tend to come in, they do the business, and then leave. You even on a natural 20, again, a bit maybe with a history check, if you want, you could probably maybe figure out who exactly, who they're politicians. You just don't know exactly who they are because you don't run with all, but you can tell that they're folks of maybe different organizations and so forth. I'd say of note, there is one individual who comes in, and everyone tends to be very, like, scared and an admonishment to the Rat King, usually, like, leaving an envelope, whatever, not really shaking hands. It's not like, he's just, most people that greet him, he's not like, hey, good to see you. He's there, and then they present themselves, and then they leave. And it's pretty steady flow. It's kind of a mix, like, alternates out a little bit or whatever. The folks that you do see, though, there's one gentleman who's wearing, I mean, you can't quite play, it's not a Vestipon uniform because you know what Vestipon military uniforms are, but it looks like a mixed match of different military uniforms, or maybe one. He has a grenade, or a couple grenades on his belt. He's got tight dreads and then tattoos, like, all over his face, and his hands. And it looks like his hands, with the perception, you see his hands are heavily, like, coated in chemicals and stuff, and his face has the visible signs of, like, chemical burns and things there. And when he smiles, he tends to smile a lot with kind of like his teeth are black, like, but black metal, like, and he seems to have the best relationship of anyone dealing with the Rat King. So he's shaking hands with them, they're talking or whatever, he's laughing or whatever, smoking cigars, and then he leaves. The only other one of note, really, besides Jonu, who is basically the one who's kind of bringing everyone to and from to the Rat King, is someone you recognize. You see Bial Bittersea, the young Court of Rats member that had visited the house and taken a tour with Quinn before. And she's there, and she has behind her some very young, like, kids that all kind of look scruffy, but mean little kids. And they all like, they're all like trying to, like, act real tough in front of, like, but they're obviously street rats, right? Or quarry rats, as they like to call them. And the Bial's is kind of dropping off, like, basically the bounty of the kids, and see her pointing certain kids and kind of talking about the items that they've gotten or whatever. And you see, and this is probably one of the few moments where the Rat King goes from being just a very tough, solid individual to being somewhat softer. I won't say softer, like, yeah, if marble could be soft, it's as soft as that gets. But he greets each of the kids and gives them, pays them a little bit from the things that they give him. They're all very super happy about it, and then go about their business. Yeah. And then Bial, you see at some point, Bittersea takes them off to the side, and she actually takes look like little pieces of paper with some water and puts it on the kids, and you see them getting like fake tattoos for their work, and they're all, like, showing them off to each other, and, like, and at that point they scurry off. Yeah. Before the end of the set, do you want to do anything particular, or try and get more information about anything that you observed?
I guess I do want to do a history check just to see who that guy was with the black metal teeth. Just so I
Oh,
know.
sure. Yeah.
It's an 8.
An 8. You don't know who he is. I mean, you've heard Quinn mention that she invited somebody called the Blacktooth.
Mm.
And the best of the history, I mean, slightly as you're hearing from from the history is you're getting that you can't place exactly where the uniforms are, but it's definitely a mix and match of different military. And you are aware that there are a number of like mercenary pirate companies throughout the world that like sometimes and like those type of folks, but you don't usually see them in Vestapon, that's for sure. Usually Vestapon are fighting those people. So it's interesting to see someone like that kind of in the city themselves. Yeah.
Gotcha. I think if this hopefully she'll be invited. Hopefully she did well enough to be invited back. So she's hoping that her professionalism and performance is good enough to get an invite back. This time she's just kind of gathering information and clocking. She wants to build that relationship before she tries to bridge the consortium and the rats for her own benefits. But she will go up to the bartender and get like she thought about buying a drink for Jonu, but he probably gets whatever drinks he wants if he's even allowed to drink on the clock. She's going to buy herself a drink and just leave a very generous tip for the bartender. So
I appreciate it. Do you want to roll persuasion or deception or an intimidation or?
Yes, I would love to.
Intimidation.
All of those.
What's my favorite?
If you don't want it to go well, I will roll intimidation. Sure.
I never wanted it to go well. Are you kidding me? That's the whole point. That's like my job.
Well, first,
well, this is more of this isn't really to again, like you said, I don't think this is the right moment yet to do a thing for your influence. This is just more to see if you kind of get invited back, right? So I don't know, however you want to
let's see. Deception's really good. Persuasion's good. Persuasion. I'm just gonna do persuasion.
Yeah. All right.
And that is a 17.
17. That's great. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the folks that you're dealing with are quite happy. Like everyone's happy. The backup musicians really enjoyed working with you. You didn't the few customers that came in and sat at the tables either while they were waiting to go speak with the Rat King or were just there because they're one of the few people who comes in on a Tuesday at lunchtime to the Rat's Nest for entertainment. Everyone seems quite pleased. At the end of your shift, though, as you're packing up, Jonu comes up. Or Juno, goddamn, whatever. Comes up to you and it says like, "Oh, great job. Boss was really, really happy." You never saw at any point in time him actually go talk to the Rat King, so you're not really sure when that interpretation may have come about, but they're very, very happy with the set. Hopefully, you'll be available again in the future. We'd love to have you back.
I'd love to be back. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment and for the opportunity.
Of course. Yeah, if you see Quinn, say hello for us. We haven't seen them in a bit. Think they were off doing something with one of their other contacts. So
yeah, she's been hard to pin down, but when I see her, I'll tell her you said hi.
Yeah, they're hard to pin down. I understand. Yeah. All right. Well, have a great evening. Hopefully, you're not working too much and don't have another gig after this.
Hey, what's life if not work?
True enough.
All right. Have a good night, and she'll pack up and walk out.
All right. And then y'all were supposed to gather at some basically one of the other areas within the city. Hans has kind of picked everybody up. I gotta go back where everyone left off. Raven, where'd you leave off last gather? You worked in the morning, but you were meeting with Madame Havoc in the second half, right? Yeah. Correct. So you met with Madame Havoc. You're probably actually in the right area. I think they're in Little Singara. But there's, I think, a Tisgan restaurant not too far in that area because that's one of the folks from outside of the city tend to dwell in that area. Peryn, what nonsense were you getting up to at the end of?
Peryn was at the house reading a children's book.
Underneath your blankie. That's right. All right. So
had the
yeah,
whole tent set up and everything.
yeah, a little tent thing going on where you read about children's stories. Okay. So you get Hans picks you up to take you. Well, he's got to pick up Esten anyway. So you get to ride with Esten in the car back into the city. So I'll circle back on that. For Ronk, you were up to no good doing what?
Oh, looking for investment opportunities.
Investment opportunities. That's right. You were looking for ponies to invest in. So, which is actually is a really solid investment, I think, actually in the long term. So not a bad idea. But that could have been. I think that would have been done inside the city. So
yeah, I'd have been in town.
All right. And Ignatus, again, remind me and those at home watching and listening.
Yeah, I believe I was working on an influence project at Pendulum.
You were making your detective agency a little bit more reputable. Cool. So yeah.
I also did hide my pennies somewhere.
You did. So did you want to do? What time of the day did you do that?
It would have been while I was doing the morning.
You were doing the morning.
I said I was doing it while I was doing the work.
I wasn't sure when you were. I know you said that. I just wasn't sure. You said you were going to do it, so I wasn't sure if you did it in the morning or whatever.
If I saw something little that I thought, you know what I'm saying. I just want to test this thing out. I'm not looking for something super valuable or anything like that.
Sure.
Just
of course.
want to see how it works.
No. Yeah. So go ahead. It was a one. Is it 2d4 or is it
2d6?
2d6
is the hours? No, it's 1d4 for the weight.
No. Yeah, 2d6. Yeah. 2d6 then?
Yeah. That's what it was. 2 hours.
Yeah, a couple hours into your work.
Oh no, that only did 1 die 6.
Oh, okay.
I thought I chose 2, but it only did 1. Sorry. It's rolling the dice now. Okay, there we go. So 7 actually. 7 hours.
Okay, so 7 hours. So into the afternoon, you're going about your business, and sure enough, it's one of the situations where you're like reaching, you're in the middle of doing something, you reach into your pocket, and the penny's there, and the item, assuming it wasn't like a giant like surfboard or something.
And again, it wasn't. It was something small and not expensive. Almost just a piece of junk.
Is in there with in your pocket too. So awesome. And you're aware of when it's there.
So when it came back, I knew instantly.
Yeah, when it came back, you knew instantly. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't have to like. It's not it's one of those things where you don't have to worry about missing it.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's not like,
all right. That's kind of what I wanted to test out. So
okay, cool. All right, Peryn, on your ride into the city with Esten, do you have anything to say to Esten?
First, this is probably the first time that I've actually been in the front of the vehicle. So
yeah, but you're still in the middle seat though.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but it's the first time I can actually like see out of a window.
Yeah, well, they put a little booster for you there, you know.
So while you're here, I just had a question, if you don't mind my asking.
No questions at all. I mean, not sorry, no problems at all. I mean, you can ask questions. I mean,
I've been poking around about the event that occurred, and I know that you had mentioned what your desires were for this, or what you thought that this astrological event meant. What were your hopes? I seem to be getting a lot of for lack of a better term, different messages about what can happen. What do you hope happens?
Oh, well, my hope is to create to perform a great working that will basically disconnect the gods from the mortals of this world, so that they can find peace.
Have you seen individuals? I've taken to calling them the Unchosen. People who were touched by the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with them?
Oh yes, I've encountered many of them throughout my travels. They're part of the reason why I've sought out what I seek.
So, when you do this working that you're speaking of,
Great working.
this great working,
Mm-hmm.
Would you not expect it to create more of these individuals?
No, less. In fact, I actually find that some of them may actually be cured, and those who have been driven to beyond reasoning may even be able to be nurtured back to full humanity again.
And you feel that you're capable of doing something like this?
I am capable of a great many things. This is just one of them. Weather's nice today, isn't it?
It is. I mean,
unusually nice, I would say. Yes.
After the past couple of days that we've had, I think I see it a little bit clearer now.
Yes.
So, you have I've seen you've got a rather large library.
Could be larger.
I'm sure.
Keep that in mind. Yeah, always could build out a little bit further in the household. Stake out some more books. I could get some more ancient texts brought in, if that's what the family wants. Or we could carve out a little bit more space in the basement for a proper workshop for everyone. Been also told that a walking maze is always nice addition to the house. Yeah.
I'm content with the exercise that I get. So
the library you speak of, yes.
Are you familiar with a book? And he kind of like looks over his shoulder.
With Hans, who's just tapping and listening to music and not even paying attention to anything. Like for once, he's just happy that nobody's like talking to him. And he's not sitting in silence with everybody awkwardly. Like the fact that you all are having a conversation is like golden Hans right now. So.
Have you ever heard of the Apocrypha of Kaos?
Yes, of course.
But I mean, you wouldn't happen to know where someone would be able to get a copy of it, would you?
A copy? No.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, the Apocrypha of Kaos? No. That's it's only rumored to well, it's not rumored to exist. It does exist. It's just who's in possession of such a thing at this moment is unknown. It's not in our library. I can tell you. Yeah. I will save you the steps of looking through the library for such a book. If it does appear in our library, let me know, because now we have a magical library.
If I do run across, I didn't think it would be there, but if I do run across it there, I would be really surprised.
So would I.
Most certainly let you know that it's there.
Yes, it's a heretical text. So, being in possession of that could actually get us all killed.
Well, it is an apocrypha, so the church
hence the name.
The church tends not to look very kindly on those things.
Well, yeah, until they do. There are a few apocrypha that have historically been brought into the teachings at some point in time, but then they were forgotten that they were apocrypha. So, yeah.
Well, I'd hope that I'd had a better chance in trying to seek out filling in some holes in the story, this connecting tissue between the events and what's going on. But I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to. There's still some hope that I can find somebody who has some more knowledge about what's going on. But
you should talk to our mutual acquaintance, Sister Grace.
Sister Grace.
She's fascinated by things that she's not supposed to know about.
I've known her for some time, and that is probably one of the characteristics I've never run across with her.
Yes. Well, oh, yes. No, when we were younger, she was always reading things that she wasn't supposed to be reading. Yes. Chasing after phenomena that's not supposed to be real and so forth. Yeah, she's quite the inquisitive mind. Surprised she wasn't flailed and, blamed and everything else that goes along with the Inquisition. No, instead she fell in line and now toes it. But I'm sure she knows something.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll try to meet with her.
I mean, not that I recommend it, but I'm sure the Inquisition also knows about the book as well. So if our future guests, Crane and Sparrow, may as well know something about this book. So I'm sure they've been hunting it down for quite some time. Usually that's high on their list of books to throw into the pyre. So
well, I think I'll take my chances with Sister Grace instead.
It's good. Yeah, it's always good to miss out on book burning. So,
well, yeah.
Anything else I could answer for you there, Peryn, while we're driving to our Tiskin meal? He's not driving. He's just mocking Hans driving.
Why do you have such disdain for what I do?
Oh, I have no disdain for what you do. What you do is of use. It's for the people, and I can appreciate someone who supports the people. It's the trappings in which the work is done. That is, but I wouldn't say disdain. It is more of I just know the dangers of what you do.
Well, perhaps not what I do, but the gods themselves. You seem to have you don't have any regard for, or seemingly less regard than what I've seen. You flippantly kind of push aside some of the things they do. If you said anything out of respect of them, then
I never do. No. What? Have I? Oh, I'll have to catch myself. When did I say anything of respect?
Perhaps when you were younger. Not anything.
Oh, when I was younger, I was sure. Well, I blame that on youthful ignorance. The world has shown me many things that you will never find within the boundaries of Vesipon, and definitely, but maybe in Sereta. It is only through my work for the country in my time abroad that my eyes were open to a great many things.
Well, my eyes are also becoming open to many things, but
be careful, because it can lead to unwanted thoughts. Can't have that now, can we?
I feel fairly strong in my faith that can protect me from a lot of unwanted thoughts. But I do appreciate your concern.
Well, that line of thinking, you should definitely then speak with your friends Crane and Sparrow. They may may tell you otherwise.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Now, let's I'm starved and I don't want to ruin anybody's dinner, so I'm glad we could keep this conversation here.
Of course. Well, look, it's that Tisgood restaurant. Everyone's, it's quite the crowd outside. I guess I reserved the whole building for us, so they're all having to wait for their meals. And it looks like the family has made it on time as well. So you pull up in your Hansmobile, the Esten popped out of the
oh no.
no.
Yikes!
Sorry.
You brought orphans. Excellent.
He doesn't own an island, does he?
And we're off the rail.
Esten gets out of the Hansmobile and he greets you all, and he even holds the door for Peryn to get out of and help out of, and he shuts it and approaches the front, and you see a bunch of like young college students kind of complaining about that they can't get into the place, and the owner's like, no, private event, like waving off, and then as he sees Esten, he waves Esten, and he's like, yes, come. And he makes a note. He's like, he turns to Reggie. Did you end up inviting anyone to? He's looking around to see if anybody that you may have invited, or if you warned them off to not come to.
I honestly, I got waylaid with a job I didn't expect today.
Waylaid?
So. Not
Are you
in
okay? Is the curse back? Is that?
It was a good job. I just wasn't expecting to have to do it today, so I forgot to shoot a note over to the major.
I invited some acquaintances from the neighborhood.
Excellent. And he looks to see, and he sees some of the what are those? Pack rats, right?
Pack rats? That's what I thought they were.
Yeah. I can tell you in those seconds. Maybe I can. I'm a liar. Why are they not here? They should be on here. Pack rats, yeah. Pack rats. Yeah, and Essen's like, excellent. He was like, it'll make the restaurant a little bit more full. And he goes, cool. We should have plenty of food for them. Not an issue at all. And with that, he checks his wallet and then also the chain attached to the wallet, and make sure that it's secure on his...
I try to slip my penny in the wallet. No, just kidding.
Actually weighs 5 pounds. Amazingly enough, it's outside the scope of your.
Got them Visipon stacks.
and you all rush into the restaurant and you have your seats. And before we'll come back in about five minutes. Get everybody have a little break, and we'll pick up for dinner around the table and have dinner time with the family. So with some sweet Tisgood street meat. All right. In 5, we technically lost one in the minutes here. So, but 5 minutes after the hour, we'll see everybody. All right. There are too many overlays to pick from. So when I come back to putting the screen back on, I'm like, is this the right combination of people? And it is. So there we go. All right. So yeah, y'all are ushered into the restaurant. It's there are tables and everything, but Esten goes, "Oh, we must do this traditional Tisgan style." So we'll be sitting on the floor, and there's an area to sit, and the name of the restaurant is the Shared Bowl, but it's in the typical Tisgan language and writing. Which in this world translates to be the shared bowl, and that is what we will call it instead of coming up with something flavorful other than that. And so you have your seat. The pack rat are given little different spaces where they're also provided food and everything like that. So everyone's kind of sitting. You see a lot again throughout the evening. You'll see lots of angry college students who are wondering why they can't get in to have their normal restaurant meal, but it's Tuesday, so everyone can get over it at some point, I guess. So greeting. How was your day? Tell me, what did you get up to? How did you spend your first day without the curse? Raven.
Oh, I just kind of did my thing, had to work my job a little bit, always got to check in with the man. And then talked to some friends, and now I'm here.
Well, excellent. Good. The work is going. Wait, what is it exactly that you do, Raven?
A girl never tells.
See, I'm not sure how to interpret that. All right, excellent. Well then, Peryn, how was your morning? I mean, we just had a chat, but it's,
it was good. It was good. I feel like I finally got a chance to relax a bit.
are you getting attacked by a dog?
Not currently.
Okay, all right.
I think one of the urchins brought one in.
That happens.
May have brought one in. A small one, like a little pocket bag.
Little pocket. It sounded like a pocket. A little pocket.
A little bit.
No. Good research. Always good. And Frank, did you get to make use of your new gift?
I did, actually. I was able to produce a couple of new interesting things. So, hopefully we'll never have to use them. But I don't.
Oh no, we'll
most definitely have to.
We'll most definitely have to use it. So note that even if the curse is gone, we are a well-respected family that others will be envious of, and in so doing so, being the envy to cause them to probably most likely want to harm, maim, kill, or remove us from power. That is generally the struggles that the wealthy and influential find all around the world. Yes. And so in due time, we will most likely have to put to use those weapons that you're stockpiling for us.
Well, then I will certainly utilize it some more and stock us all up. I think everybody could use a little bit of that.
Yes. And especially if this astrological event that happens goes wrong, we may very well be facing some form of apocalypse, even.
Didn't it already happen?
Oh no, my dear, that was just the beginning of the. It stretches out over time, and does just the first happening of the astrological event.
Much like the courses at this restaurant, I suppose.
The first, of course,
food.
Never had Tisgan food. Have you never been to Tisgan?
I haven't. I am somewhat world traveled, but we've yet to make it to Tisgan.
Oh, well, I thought perhaps. I mean, I never know. I mean, we there are a number of.
I've had Thalassian, I've had Siscandies, Irvanian, but not Tisgan.
Well, I hope you like it. It's a lot of spices, a lot of meat spiced. And then there is a number of stewed vegetables, meats that are stewed, spices that are stewed with meats and vegetables. And then there are a few fried vegetables, fried meats, fried spices, and then vegetables, meats, and spices that are fried. So you find that all of these combinations, though, are quite good, unless you don't have the palate for it. And then, well, there are a number of bathrooms in the estate, so I would recommend going to the far side of the building if necessary.
My friend Makia Millerbird, she has told me that Tiscan food can be quite the adventure, so I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. Dive in. There's plenty more food going. My goodness, those children eat. Maybe I did not order enough food. I've never. It's like I don't know if you've seen those carrion insects that'll just like go over a thing, and then as soon as they're gone, it's just like nothing. That is what these children are. I am glad you should be happy your backs are to them. They are quite the appetites those youngins have.
Some people don't get to eat every day.
Well, we'll have to fix that.
It was really kind of you, Raven, to bring them along.
Oh, it was kind of Grandpa to allow that.
Well, listen, he skipped out on this portion of so many people's lives. It's time to catch him all up at once.
Yeah, I had no idea that this was a thing for people. All right, well, noted. Not true. Didn't know this was a thing in Vesipon. Really, you hear all the words of how the people are taken care of and then you see it in other countries, and you go, "Oh, this never happened in Vesipon," and then to see it in Soreto of all places. So yes, this is disconcerting, but something we will work on in our rise to power within the city, of course. Maybe we'll make this a regular thing we can do for the kids. The Tisgan food is relatively low priced college students and all. So, Ignatius.
Yeah, I just took care of some personal business this morning.
Oh, you killed someone?
No, not that personal.
Oh, that's sorry. I thought we were all using the same language in reference to that. So, but then did it go well?
I believe so. I'm still waiting to hear back.
So you didn't? Oh, I see. You're waiting to see if they're actually dead. They that was the euphemism. It's a process.
It's. I don't leave things like that unfinished. So this is more of a business exchange.
Now I'm very confused.
Hiring other people.
We're not. Yes, is that the direction we're going in here? I'm trying to make sure I understand the lexicon that we're using.
I said nothing about killing people. You're the one that started that.
I was pretty positive that was the track that we were on. No, all right then. Fair enough. Reggie? How did your day go?
It went well. I'm meeting with Nika's partner tomorrow to let her know that she doesn't have to worry about her safety anymore.
The dear girl Lore.
Yes, after Nika's passing. I'm also thinking about maybe
inviting her to the soiree. I was thinking the exact same thing.
I don't know that she would come, but I was thinking of commissioning a portrait. She's a painter and she's an art purveyor. I was thinking of asking her to paint a portrait of Nika.
Oh, of Nika. I thought you meant me. I was like, well, I could find the time to pose, I suppose.
No. I figured it would be a nice gesture for her and for you.
It would. I would be honored to have that in our home. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Make sure that she's interned as well in the Skye place where we put our dead. That's the
mausoleum, perhaps.
Crypt.
Plot.
All of those things fall into the category of where she can go. Put her somewhere near Marzia and her family. So.
If Laura has, I don't think Laura's already taken care of it, but if she hasn't, that would be nice of you.
Of course.
And then I worked.
Oh yeah, how did that go? What did you play this day? Was it the Pendulum Club? Was it the and he lists off like a bunch of other like highfalutin places within the city?
It was the Rat's Nest. I've been
Queenie's. Yes, I haven't been there in years.
I'm really just trying to connect with Quinn a bit more. This is to bury some bad blood, but they're not there, so but I got to play.
At least we were able to bring the Packers. They're just they're obviously consuming with Quinwood, so they and then some. It seems that's and he points to this for a moment. He's like, that's actually a bowl. That water is for your hands, not for whatever. Well, I guess some things never change. I guess. So now that the allowances have been paid out, the curse has been subsided for now. There are probably a number of. The soiree is coming up. The house is almost finished. Oh, how are we looking? What are we thinking? No extra wing. I've heard mention. I think Raven wants a bigger bedroom. there's a number of things that we can do. Now, granted, it's not
Nice.
the only thing. In time, the house, the estate will become more cleared out and more grand and so forth. This is just the first. Oh, technically the second. We were at the salon, but
A nice place to walk and contemplate life would be nice. You know.
Yes, I was mentioning this the Peryn, a walking maze. Yes, I understand. The get a good read on that. It's you know, I'm particularly partial to either the library or a workshop, but I feel like they have the most use in our upcoming affairs. But again, there are other things that people want them. A nice place to relax and recharge. I hear could be quite complimentary. But you know, and then are there any other? Do we ever? Maybe it's. I mean, they're not really listening. They're just going about the business. The orphans. Have we heard anything else about the orphans?
I'm looking into that, but I still don't have anything solid to work on.
And the
I don't know if anybody else has looked into that lately.
Looks around, dead faces. No. Okay. So, and other matters of the. Is everybody bringing any other additional guests to the soiree? The pack rats? No.
I look over at the pack rats.
We'll make sure that they have their own little party somewhere in the city, somewhere. But.
Feronk, did you invite your new best friend neighbor person?
I have not. Are you referring to Fergus, or are you referring to?
Yes.
Okay. I've been spending a little bit of time with old Lady Crow as well, so she's already been invited.
She's
already been invited. She kind of invited herself. It's fine.
Sure, it's fine.
But yeah, I'll definitely invite Fergus.
Excellent, Fergus. I've heard of this man. He's Mr. Ed Myers has said a number of words. I don't know if they were all good, but she says she's bumped into him a few times, and he seems quite an infused individual. So
yeah, I think that their probably tastes and styles are a little bit different, but they share more in common than they might think.
I see. And then once we do have the soiree, we'll have to start establishing ourselves even more within the city and look into some other projects to work with the different factions within the city. So we may keep an ear out for things that may be of interest to the other parties at play within the city. This is the soiree will only be the first step in bringing the city to understand the Skye family has returned, and that we mean business.
You said that we're well respected, and I know there are some people. Do you feel we are more well respected than disrespected?
Well, I don't think anyone dares disrespect us. I feel because they don't know we're here. I think maybe when they do, then that may become more of an issue. Right now, I feel we have no one at play trying to counter our activities. But after the soiree, I believe that things may change. That those who were unaware of us being here will be aware, and those that had thought that we were no longer an issue will also become aware that we're here. And so I feel many movements may come into play by other individuals, even some that I would not be surprised by, and then others that we may not even know. And then, of course, the curse may come back, and who knows in what form. So, yeah.
At the soiree, are there any particular people you want to focus on, starting with integrating more with? I need a drink. I'm not speaking clearly.
Those were words.
It is a little bit spicy. This food.
It is a little spicy. It is. It's got some heat to it. And the thing is that everything is really the same color. You really can't tell which of the spices are actually this I was told in the past in Tisgan there was a color called red, and that when you saw it within the sauces, you knew that it was to be particularly spicy without that recognition of that shade of whatever. Could be a buttery dish. It could be a spicy dish. We don't know.
Maybe by smell.
Peryn wants to use his mystic sense on to see if he sees any red flashing on any of the food.
There's no. Sally, that only gives you the spectrum. Only gives you spectrum to the to magical. So there's no magical spices and stuff there. It doesn't give you any into like true color per se.
Yeah, no, that's what I figured.
Yeah. He's like you'd be surprised. It's the meats and vegetables aren't the things. It's the stews and the liquids. Those are what tend to really absorb the spices and just kill the hell out of it. It just runs right straight through you, and it'll actually, I warn you, it'll burn hotter on the way out than it does on the way in. It is a curse, a different curse entirely. It's
So this is why you think people are going to hate us after the soiree.
Well, I'm not saying we're going to choose this place. I was just picking it so we'd have a little variety. It's good to know what your options are, right? You could be like, well, we could give everybody Tisgan revenge, or we can,
Raven is questioning what the night in the streets is going to be like with the orphans.
They have a very hardy constitution, so they'll be fine. It's they'll be all right. So anyway, we have more dinners this week, and then I assume by this weekend maybe we should be able to have the soiree. Yeah, either this weekend or next weekend. It's really just a matter of getting our the last bits in the place. Is there any? I mean, you were asking who? I think the Society of Ravens for sure. We definitely need to get on Jalathai's good side if there is one, and the Iron Union. I'm not so worried about. I think we can play more towards.
I'm sorry. Were we able to get Miss Winters to show up?
Yes.
Oh yes.
I know we had the gift. You offered the gift to them before.
Oh, yeah, you were all quite triumphant in your last dealings with. Yeah. Which is, good, I guess. So
that might handle the hot spice
We'll make an appearance.
Yes.
Yeah, what? I think I've seen her at company events before, and she does actually a very good job with the spicy food.
It's because she's so stone cold that nothing
melts that icy cold heart. It's true. I mean, at least my run-ins with her have never been so pleasant. So, but it's all right. But a necessity. She is one of the highest ranking members within the society, and so it is of course our duty to make sure we keep her appeased. What of Siskin, Iron Union? We can go that route if necessary. Don't think we'll have too much need as long as we have the brass consortium on our side. So we should definitely spend more and more time getting Madame Rose to be particularly in our favor. And then not really sure what to do with the cults. So we'll see how that goes. And the church, make sure we don't have the Inquisition knocking on our door. I really is the key here.
I'll attempt to keep them entertained,
especially during the puppet show.
Most certainly during the puppet show.
Sure.
We may have to. We may try to go outside and catch the air during that time.
During the puppet show.
Do you want us to move the puppet show outside at the time for you then?
Do you want the puppet show to be moved outside?
From my understanding of the puppet show, it moves around anyway. So like it's not contained to one state. I believe it's actually a very interactive and moving.
Yes, I've seen how interactive it was.
So
I don't think
we could arrange.
I don't think the elder would appreciate that. But
We can arrange a private show in the parlor.
Private show in the parlor, indeed. Would not be the first time there was a private show in that parlor. So
we're not that close yet. Please don't share that information.
no, sorry.
That's the closest thing I've heard to a confession in a while with him. So I'll take it.
So my time in Tiskin, let me tell you. So besides Tiskin,
Go on.
Besides Tiskin Revenge, there's also this book that they have, you see, and within it is a number of never mind, that's for another time. So we have the church, we have the cults, we have the Iron Union, Brass Consortium, the court of rats. I don't know how we entertain the Rat King and his number, but hopefully we will. And they won't see issue with us and some of our enterprises that I wish forward in the future.
I hear they found Reggie pretty entertaining.
Did they?
Is word gotten out on the street?
I mean, I was just listening to what you said. I thought you said you had a good show. I trusted you.
It went well, but it was a lunch crowd on a Tuesday. I don't set my aspirations very high.
Lunch crowd on a Tuesday, you say? Ah.
Well, you can go back, I'm assuming. So
she survived. That's a good sign.
I wasn't kicked out or thrown out or threatened. So no, it was fine.
She didn't find her way into the lake, so I think she's fine. It's always a good show. The any prospects for the future? What are we thinking? Once you get through this month, you'll have some coin in your pocket, hopefully, and there's a number of things.
Back to the soiree, Esten. Yep. I know we've worked on planning a few things for it. Is there anything you have planned that we should be aware of?
Mine is to see the interactions of the individuals we have brought together. It's I'm curious to see who speaks to whom.
But no surprises?
Well, I hope not.
Okay.
I think he's expecting the guests to be the surprises.
What, their interactions to be the surprises. So I'm curious when you bring together very powerful people from within the city who normally don't interact with each other into one, I won't say confined. We have a very open and airy estate. But into one area where they normally would not interact with each other to see who how things blossom with people. You were going to say something, Raven. Like, catch it. No, you weren't. I swear you were.
No,
there was a moment.
I was going to. Well, he said, "Do you have anything planned that we should know about?" And I just said, "Do you have anything planned at all? Don't leave out that we should know about. Like, is there anything planned?"
Well, I plan to be there. That's going to be grand in and of itself. I plan to make conversation, entertain our guests as best I can. I mean, what more can I do? It's only proper for the host,
right?
No, please.
I said, what is your goal for the night? Like, just watching, or is there something you're trying to get done?
Oh no, nothing for this. I have my grand working is much more involved and involves none of those people actually. And so this is more. But I feel I cannot actually begin that work until I'm more properly established within the city. So,
Is there anything you want us, or at least me, particularly looking at that night, watching for?
who's
Certain
who's
people?
speaking to whom?
Me speaking to you.
No, no, Raven. Who is speaking
Speaking
to
Ooh.
at the party?
Ooh. Okay.
Exactly. Yes. So my guess is that it will first start off with individuals from each organization kind of clumped up in their own little groups, but at some point in time, they will spread out and they will interact with each other. Well, maybe not, but I have a feeling they will. And in doing so, I'm curious to see which groups interact with which groups and speak to each other. If you can be sneaky and hide in the shadows and watch the individuals speaking, that would be wonderful.
I can help with that when I'm not playing.
Oh, you're front and center, Reggie. You're the main show. In fact, now that you've agreed to such a thing, I am making sure that
Headline?
you'll headline exactly the headliner of the. But not only that, she'll be playing in between each of the other acts, so it's not even like headline. She'll just be like every act, and then Reggie, and then some puppets, and then Reggie, and then some singers, and then Reggie.
Yeah, I think it should be Reggie, and then some puppets, and then Reggie. And the opera singer. I have a.
Well, at least you're in agreement that you're in between every act. So
I didn't know that was it. I didn't know I had any say in it. If I have some say in it, I'd rather not. But it's your soiree, whatever you want to do. I do have a question.
It's our soiree, but yes.
I know that this is less for you, Esten, I'm sorry, and more for everybody else, minus the pack rats. I know some of you had interest in Dr. Swan. Do we want to invite him?
Most certainly not.
Okay.
I'd love to invite him.
Isn't he going to name a procedure after me? I was under the
I don't think you want that.
I'm sure he'd be more likely to do so if he's invited.
Well,
I believe there are individuals who would prefer he not be there, and for his safety, it might be better that he's not.
My thinking,
But that's part of the fun interaction we get to witness.
and it doesn't have to be at the soiree. One of my plans, Esten, is to set up a music program for Sanitarium you just bought. They have one, but I'd like to help bolster it and make it a bit more successful. However,
I didn't buy it. I just donated it to.
You donated to. They're going to put a
Sanitarium
fountain or something out front for you. I'm not sure.
I believe it's to be standing, kind of, broad-legged, and
regardless, I would like to help bolster their music program. In doing that, if some of you wanted to get more eyes or more intel on Dr. Swan, it might be a good inroad that he wouldn't be as suspecting of, but I don't know how much you all want to pursue that path. So that was my whole milieu of thinking, and I just figured I'd put it out there.
Someone else may wish to go that route, but he has no knowledge that I want.
But does he have knowledge you want to stop?
And he has souls. Just saying.
What's this? Souls?
Yeah, he's trying to create Skye skulls, soul sucking doohickey. If you wanted to put your name on it.
Are they still workshopping that? Because I don't think that really rolls off the tongue quite like you would think. Not sure I'd put my stamp of approval on that one.
That is kind of the point. I don't know why we're playing around with this guy. I think he might need to meet his end, truthfully.
Not before I see his device.
What are you so interested in a soul-sucking device for? Because that's kind of scary.
Because it can suck souls. I mean, it's an interesting piece of technology, whatever he's developed.
It's an abomination.
Sounds like something the government would quite make use of.
I can't agree. I'm actually agreeing with the father.
It's a horror, and it should be destroyed. It should be stopped. And yes, I agree with you.
I mean, we could destroy it after we look at it.
It was just an idea. I didn't mean to start a fight on family night.
Fine.
It is family night. This is very nice. I do enjoy this. So you'd be surprised the number of experiments and studies that the government does in the name of the war. This one. I mean, if it is actually proven to be true, is quite disturbing. But I mean, there were a number of scientists and doctors that claimed to be able to do a number of things in order to get investment from the government and backing. So, I mean, it may be worth seeing if it is true, to, if you wish, put an end to it, or if it's not, also to see it if it's not true, and put it into the mismanagement of government funds.
That won't end the mismanagement of government funds, I'm sure.
This part
this part
at least.
this yes, exactly. It's
Small steps.
exactly.
He did say he was close and he hadn't done it successfully yet. So this would be an opportunity to prevent that.
Well, there we go. That's a lead on souls that I didn't even know we had a thing that we. How did we find this gentleman again?
He worked at the sanitarium.
Worked in the sanitarium,
Yes.
and then you found, and then that's where you found. Oh, those
He
individuals.
was experimenting with the Unchosen.
Ah, yes, the touched. Yes, and then and then those. He was experimenting with those, and then how did we end up at the sanitarium again?
Well, you sent some. Well, your grandparents sent someone there who
my
ended up
parent.
being who ended up being, acting in the curse. So
Ah, that's how we got
Insight.
there.
Is he playing dumb?
Even after roll.
I'm saying I'm not even rolling on that one.
23.
23.
Or does he
It's a-
actually
it's-
not remember?
It's a mixed bag of truthfulness and surprise, right? Like you see where he's trying to put some of the things together, but then other things he's just like, oh yes, that makes sense. It's just you realize that he's been all over the place with a number of different things, and so he's just trying to get to the. I think the thing that he's surprised is like, so besides the fact that this is obviously a horrible thing that this gentleman is doing to people, why do we care?
Because he's doing a horrible thing to people. Because he's
Yes.
depriving them of their souls. People who've already suffered.
True. But we'll solve that soon enough.
How exactly? Wait, are you referring to what you're doing?
Yeah, the great workings, yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, in the interim, let's not let this continue.
I see.
Maybe your great workings can stop other unfortunates as well, but until that happens, we should probably deal with this.
Well, at what pace is this man working? Are we saying like he's doing this to people on a daily basis, a hourly basis, a minute by minute by basis, a second by second basis? I don't know. Can you go faster than that? I don't think so.
I
Well, I'm
hadn't
thinking-
actually spoken to him.
I'm thinking based on his records, though, there's lots of there were lots of records, correct,
Yes.
of
Lots.
failed attempts. So, based on that, it's not a small thing, and he seems to be moving as quick as he possibly can. He wanted to put everything back together so he could start right back up.
Well, if you feel this is a worthwhile venture for us to, as a family, to invest our time into, I'll support it. Will we get recognition?
No.
Probably
No.
not.
Will we get infamy?
Maybe.
Not if we do it right.
Good. I mean, really, we're trying to be building up a reputation here. So
Look,
I'm
I
all
was-
about throwing my hat into this if it's something that will positively impact the family. But if not, I'm curious as to why we would waste the time nor resources for such things.
The only
Well,
reason
since
no,
you go on.
please.
No, you.
I was just saying. I was just simply asking because I didn't know if anybody more than Ignatus wanted to follow up on him, and I thought inviting him to the soiree would be good.
Yes, let's invite him to the soiree. It sounds fabulous.
No.
Is this the?
I think the nays have outweighed the yays on that.
Yeah, we invite him to the soiree. We can have a conversation with him, see what he's up to. Bring him to the salon. It's should be fine.
Well, if you bring him to the soiree, I'm pretty sure that the elder and the sparrow would be occupied. So maybe we won't have to worry about them watching a puppet show that they shouldn't see. They'll be busy.
So you like this idea now?
I don't like the idea, but I also recognize when I am not likely to win an argument. So
The guest list I leave to you all still. So should you wish to add him, just let Mr. Edmeyer know, and he'll be added. And should you wish to not and pursue this after the soiree or before the soiree, feel free. I'm just curious where our time investment and time and resources are being invested, and so forth. Frank, what is your feeling from a legal standpoint? Is this something that we should be pursuing? Do you see any risk in the litigation here for us?
Anything where the government is directly funding some research and things, I feel like we probably shouldn't necessarily stick our nose into. There could be powerful people backing this venture. It may not just be old Dr. Swan.
It's most definitely not.
So, yeah, careful what hornet nest you kick is my advice here.
See. And Peryn, from the church's standpoint, do you feel like this is oh wait, I don't care. Never mind. So the
Inquisition, I will answer. The Inquisition has made it quite clear that they don't approve of his actions to him,
Yes.
from my understanding. And
Well,
But yet he has government funding from a theocracy.
a lot of people have government funding.
Yes. There are a number of things that the government and the religious body of the government don't always agree upon. So you will find that there is hypocrisy is flooded throughout the world based off of the whims of man, not always the whims of God. Now, my understanding, the Inquisition deals with the whims of the gods, and the government deals with the whims of men. And sometimes those things are counter to each other. But we are told by our, I will throw the word air quotes, betters, that both things mean the same. And that we should not look at these contradictions as contradictions, and simply note them as the word of how we should be proceeding as the people in the moment. And if that should change in the next moment, we should be good citizens and follow through with such things. or be thrown on a pyre. So the I'm not up for joining the books. So I feel we do what we do. But if we wish to join to be I won't say rebel rousers because that's not really what, but if we wish to disturb the machinations, I'm not against it. I just realize that this may impede our ability to rise in power within the city. And so
Forget I
we must
mentioned
pick and choose our battles. Oh no, Reggie! I think it's great that you mentioned it. I'm all about fighting Dr. Swan. I mean, Dr. Swan just might be an interesting guest, just in general, to have a conversation with. He's a doctor. They know lots of things. He deals with automatons. I don't particularly care for the things, but they exist and they're a part of society, supposedly. Stealing souls sounds horrible, but I mean, sounds also like those people aren't doing anything with them. So maybe it's a good use of resources. Not exactly sure. But lots of options here. So really, just put it on a moral scorecard where we want to be on these things. That's all.
While we're discussing morality and doing good,
Yes.
ever since our unfortunate business with Miss Gray,
The curse. Yes.
we've been somewhat distracted. Raven, I know you said that you were still waiting to hear back from someone who may have information about the orphans. I would like to help with that if I can.
There's some right over there.
It's one of them just pops up. It's like I wouldn't mind going back to that and helping to find out what happened there.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's important.
my contacts have been expended that I know of. So
Yeah, I'm just throwing out lines at this point, trying to find something to hook onto, because as far as we know, they are still going missing, right? It is still an ongoing thing. Yes. Okay.
I know Quinn was
mean,
looking into it.
Yeah. Just as a note, I mean, yeah, Quinn is the though you get the paper regularly or whatever. It's not like front page news or anything like that.
Right.
Still,
but it's
rumblings.
still happening.
It's rumblings of it. It's people are still talking about it.
Right.
People are moving, folks in and out. Like, again, people are trying to be more watchful, but I think from what what Madam Havoc said, I think last time, right, is that it's very clearly whoever's doing it is doing it either, I won't say with the permission of the city, but also it seems like the city could be doing more and it's not. And precision in which the orphans are being taken, people are being taken. And keep in mind, it's a range too, right? We're not just saying that, the term orphan, just being, parentless, right? So it's not just children. It could be older slightly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Reggie. I just want to clarify. Gwen's looking into it.
Yes.
And if they don't show back up with answers, I can maybe I'm not ingratiated at the rat's nest yet, but I could maybe see if I could follow up on some of it.
Was Quinn an orphan? Have we seen her lately?
You have not seen them lately, no.
Check on your friends.
Good point.
So, not to change the topic, but
oh please,
it's
what? No, orphans are fun. That's just eating. It's just like yeah.
So it's come to my realization that there might be a few properties in the coal yard who no longer have an owner. I was wondering if you wanted to invest in some real estate. I know Faronk, you could pull some strings to get those.
As your lawyer, investment properties in the coal yards is a bad investment.
But there also might be an insurance payment for the one that burned down.
Oh, that's true. Now we are trying to, do an investment into insurance fraud. That's an entirely different conversation, and potentially valuable.
Just
It would be
throwing that
considered
out.
risky, but very short term.
It's true. It's a very fast, quick payoff if you're just arsoning buildings for insurance payments.
No, I'm saying that our one already burned down. I'm just where's that insurance going? So
True.
True.
Two by my count.
Oh yeah, but
True.
Gray
Actually,
didn't
I
necessarily
take
own
like
the other
3
one.
buildings.
Well, no. So but
That's right. The other one blew up.
Yeah.
the other one blew up. One blew up, and the other one did burn down from the drug drug den next door that was cooking.
And then I assumed there was probably some structural damage to the one that we were in, based on.
No, not really. Y'all didn't what for the door? The door is it really? Like,
I mean, it was a large automaton that blew up.
No. That one's gone. So there's 3 buildings total that I think
Right, yeah.
Ignatius is referring to, right? First one's fine because you all didn't do anything to it, really. You broke into the door, really, like checked it out.
Yeah,
whatever.
but she blew up at the end there.
Yeah.
Again, there are 3 buildings.
Okay.
First one you went to and explored, and you never went inside, really, except for the back entrance, right? You left that building perfectly fine. Second building burned down because the neighbors had a meth lab basically that blew up, right? And then the third building blew up because the automaton blew up. In the thing.
Gotcha. Okay, so one building left.
One building intact. The other 2, perhaps you can get insurance for.
Just throwing out some ideas for investments, Faronk. I know you're interested.
I appreciate you very much. Yeah.
I mean, real estate does seem more certain than a pony.
No, actually, now in this regard, I guess the subject is like, I will not buy a mana pony. However, investment in a pony is a totally different thing, and it's actually not a bad play. So
There's gonna be a lot of teams coming here for the World Cup.
need backup ponies, It's
They will need some backup ponies.
so not a bad thought, Frog. So
The Tuscan team probably.
Is that
Did you
what
try-
we're eating?
I was just Esten just kind of pointed at the bowl. Is like, did you like it? Did you?
It's all great to me.
Some of the finest street pony meat and all Soretta.
It's okay. They only eat the losers.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Oh, that orphan's pocket puppy didn't like that.
Just sitting there eating
Is it-
off the table.
Is that a pony or a pigeon? I'm not really sure. It's always big. Yeah, it's fine. Well, then let's finish up here, and then any big plans for tomorrow? How is your Wednesday morning going to go for you? What do you think? What do you think?
Apparently,
You'll do?
I should stock up on some more of these bolts for everyone and pass those around freely.
I don't use bolts, so you
Yeah, I
can
think
skip
I'm
me.
okay with that.
I'll take
Okay.
theirs.
I'll
Yeah,
throw
I was just saying those 2 of you just fine with your bolts. With the with Reggie, what good trouble you be getting up to? You think?
Like I said, I'm gonna meet with Lore.
Oh, very nice. Again, please extend the invitation. I'd think she'd be most welcome in our household.
I'll let
Now
her
with
know
the curse subsided and everything, it'd be
I will let her know you said so. Peryn, I know you said you needed help moving boxes. I'm happy to help with that. If
I will never say no to your help. So more than.
but if you have other things to do, that's fine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think in the afternoon I may actually visit Sister Grace.
Oh.
had you extended an invitation to her to the soiree? I know you guys knew each other from back in the day.
I did not, but she is more than welcome.
I will extend it to her on your behalf.
Yes, that'll be fine. I've not dealt with the guest list at all, actually. So only the people you've been inviting. So
Well, I mean, she was here that one day, and you spoke, and you guys were very friendly.
yes, we were just catching up, but yes,
Gotcha.
no, it didn't cross my mind to invite her to such a thing. But yeah,
With your permission, I'll be glad to do that.
no, please do, please.
Oh, and yes, Reggie. At any time, I'll be more than happy to accept your aid in that.
So you're saying in the morning you're going to move boxes, in the afternoon you're going to go meet Law, and then you're going to go meet Sister Grace. Perfect. I've got it all planned out. All right, and then Ignatius, what how does your morning look? Yes.
I think I have to go extend an invitation to Dr. Snow.
Dr. Swan?
Dr. Swan, yeah, sorry.
Snow is a snow.
No. Dr. Snow. Dr. Snow's a better fit.
Dr.
I
Snow.
don't know who the Snow is, but you should get him instead.
Swan.
I did not
Excellent.
check my
All right. And good. Anything else you'll do tomorrow? Maybe.
I'd probably work on some personal projects.
All right. Sounds good. Ooh, yes. Oh, good. And Frank, you were going to Bolts, and what else?
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably just chum along with one of these chaps.
Chum along with one of these jumps. I see. All right. And Raven, how will you fill your ever busy schedule that you don't tell about?
I'll probably do some work on my personal project and see if I can. Again, I'm just trying to find a lead on these orphans. So if there's anything I can do to do that, that would be
well. I do believe. Well, I don't know that I know this, but per se, but Madam Havoc,
Right.
I do believe that she'd have.
I didn't know if it was
It
ready
would
to be
ready.
checked in
It
on.
would be ready.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So excellent. Well, and then with that, you all have some laughs, have some gas, have some drinks over your Tisgan food. The owner of the establishment brings the bill to Esten, to where he brings the glasses down to. He looks over at the street the pack rats, and he's just like, all right, noted, and goes about paying the establishment. And your evening fades off, and we could talk about your indigestion. And
I thought for sure we'd get a constitution check out of this.
No. This is a fine establishment. It's
Oh my goodness. Ariel failed her constitution check. Critical fail.
oh my. Well, we'll pick that up next week. All right. But before we go, let's see who's been the family this evening, and where you can find them on the interwebs, should they exist on the interwebs. So Mandy.
Hi, I'm Mandy. I play Raven, and I am here on Tuesday nights.
That's pretty cool. Winston.
I'm Winston. I play Peryn Kastai, and I can be found on Instagram at Subconscious Eye Studios, or Facebook at Subconscious Eye. And I have a webcomic that is at subconsciouseye.com.
Nice. Matthew Bell.
Hey, I'm Matthew Bell. You can find me on Instagram if you need to, but I am here on Tuesday nights, and you can find me on the official Play on Words Discord, where we talk about movies and games. And
yeah,
and if you're Patreon, you can talk in the Patreon Lodge.
Yeah, it's true. I'll go to more about Patreon in a second. Ignatius. Not Ignatius.
Hi, everyone.
Walsh. Oh my God.
I'm Matt Walsh. I can be found online on most socials at Matt P. Walsh. And here every Tuesday night, and I do need to spend more time on Discord, so I should be there a little bit more the next week.
All right, rock and roll. And Ariel.
I'm Ariel. I was Reggie Wren. You can find me on social media at Ariel Caston, or my podcast, Large Nerdron Collider.
Anything new popping up there?
We skipped this week, or we skipped last week, but we should have a new episode out this weekend.
All right, rock and roll. Shout out to the folks behind the scenes, helping and contribute and keep things going. Game design writing, Stephen Chaney and Brandon Stoddard. Tro design additional writing, Rabbit Stoddard. Character design, Adam Schubert. Tro and simple design, Luana Zara. And graphic and UI design, Flora Sirotino and the Wanderer's Tome. Real fast, just because I want to show it. If you do happen to be, not that though, boom. If you boom.
I mean,
boom,
you can keep showing that. It's fine.
Why is the one we're presenting? Remove the other media. Oh, I gotta remove this. Okay, remove. Add. There we go. We have. So if you don't, we play this game every week, and the reason we play this game is because there's an actual tabletop RPG setting book or whatever based in 5e that we've created, and it's slowly coming together, but it's almost done, and we have the layout, first pass of the layout. So if you haven't already backed the pre-ordered or whatever, and this is coming soon to be actually fully done and ready for you all. So I'm very excited about this. It's looking awesome. It's still a work in progress, but most likely by the end of this month. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I jinxed myself. Hopefully by the end of this, sometime in July. You know what? In the next few months, this will be ready and out to you all, and it'll be out to printers as well. The Turo deck is done anyway. So, but in the meantime, you can check us out on Patreon as well, besides our Discord. So the Discord's great if you want to have a chat, but if you want to read more in-depth stuff, that's definitely where we're posting, and that's on our Patreon. So definitely check that out as well. And I'm Christopher Mifsud. I've been the Game Master and host. I'm gonna forget this like almost every week. For this, you can find me on the interwebs at the Magical Mr. Mifsud or at Press Start Leadership, but most importantly at Planet Word Studios. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week in the shadows.